Bro, something absolutely insane happened today in school. There was this guy, let's call him Jack, right? And in my first year of high school, Jack was this weird, cringe guy. He used to say cringe jokes and he would say stuff that wouldn't even make sense and stuff. Like, no offense, he was a weird guy, right? And in my first year of high school, I used to sit next to him and just, oh yeah, yeah, and just nod my head because he was my only friend until his friends came back. Like, bro, this felt so painful, and you might relate to this. You sometimes in school feel like you're a backup friend. Like Jack, right? When Jack's friend would come back from the bathroom, he would just pretend like I wasn't even there. Imagine that, bro. Imagine you're talking with someone and you're like having a nice conversation, and the moment their friend comes back, they just forget about you. They just forget about you. Holy shit, that's painful, bro. That's painful, bro. It's like you're treated like a backup friend. Like today, Jack's best friend didn't come to school. Now he's lonely. Now he will pay attention to me. Now he will finally talk to you. Jack, who I thought was my best friend, when his real friend left, now he started to pay attention. Now he started to care. That hurt, bro, but in my first year of high school, I was a complete Jeffrey and stuff, and I know it's cringe, but now I'm an alpha male, right? I did a lot of self-improvement and stuff, and I learned this lesson the hard way. You must just be yourself. I know it's cringe, but I learned this the hard way, bro. If there was a guy in a hoodie who has some eye bags, if there was a guy in a hoodie and he's like, oh yeah, just be yourself, I wouldn't understand. Like, bro, give me something practical, give me something to do. Like, tell me about the 5 4 3 2 1 technique. Give me something practical. But bro, the best advice that I could ever give you is just be yourself, mate. Just be yourself. I know it's cringe, but just be yourself. This weird guy, I was sitting next to him, and for what? For what purpose? For what purpose? Why was I sitting next to him? I thought that his breath was bad and his jokes were cringe. Why not stand up and walk away? And guess what happened today? Guess what happened today? I was sitting next to Jack, right? He was saying the cringy jokes and stuff, and guess what I did? I stood up. I literally stood up. I was like, what the fuck am I doing here? This is just weird. Like, what am I even doing here? I stood up, and guess what happened next? He grabbed my hand and he was like, whoa, bro, where are you going? Imagine that, bro. Imagine that. I went from being an ass kisser, a guy who's willing to kiss anyone's ass for just any attention possible, and now this guy was like, yo, bro, where are you going? And at the end of the day today, he wanted to shake my hand. I know this like bro, why is this guy so happy? He just wanted to shake your hands. That's like something normal. But bro, you don't know me, bro. You don't know me, bro. They used to make fun of me that I was the guy who used to shake everyone's hand, and it was kind of like too much. I was shaking everyone's hand, and they were like, oh, don't you have anything better to do? And they like made some jokes. I was just shaking everyone's hand. It was like kind of too much. Damn, bro. I went from the guy who he used to ignore me and he used to resent me, and now he's like, oh, bro, where are you going? Damn. God. It's crazy what happens to you when you start to respect yourself. Miracles happen, bro. When you start looking at the mirror and you're like, damn, this I look like shit. I refuse to look like shit. I refuse to have this pudgy, disgusting physique. And then you go and change that? Bro, miracles happen, bro. Miracles happen. But when you just start to respect yourself, bro, damn, bro, I went from being an ass kisser, getting my ass kissed. Like, bro, you have my permission. You have your permission. You have the world's permission. If there's a guy who has bad breath, you have the permission to walk away. You have the permission to be like, brother, brother. You have the permission to do that, bro. If there's a guy who's cringy, you have the permission to walk away. And guess what? They will respect you. Like, bro, I learned this the hard way, that if you're so introverted or if you're so extroverted, you will still make friends. I went on the path to being the class clown, bro. I was saying like jokes and stuff, and I was like trying to get as many attention as possible. I was the class clown, bro. And that didn't get me anywhere. That got me no respect, maybe attention, but a wise man once said, "Seek respect, not attention, for it lasts longer." And then I learned, oh, I'm saying jokes, I'm like the class clown, and still no one wants to be my friend. And then I just respected myself. I was like, why the fuck am I spending time with a guy who's willing to just leave me in the dust the moment his real friend comes back? Why am I willing to sit next to a guy who only sees me as his friend when his friends aren't available? I'm not a side friend, I'm not a backup friend. If you don't want me in your life, then don't want me. If you don't want me in your life, then I'm just not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be a side friend. Oh yeah, we like you, come for a little bit, now go away, we don't want you. I'm not a side friend. I'm not a side friend, bro. Like, bro, it's crazy what happens to you when you start respecting yourself, bro. So moral of the story, bro, just be yourself, mate. You have the world's permission. You have the world's permission, bro, to like, if there's a guy who has bad breath, just walk away. If there's a guy who says cringy ass jokes, you have the permission to walk away. Just go, bro. And when you do that, bro, they will respect you 10 times more, bro, than if you just sat there and you just nodded your head like a little good dog. No one respects that, bro. But when you stand up, now they respect you. Because they risk, because they will risk losing you. That's respect right there. Give them too much of your time, of your love, of your attention. They will resent you. They will ignore you. But give them too little, they'll respect you. They'll chase you. They'll value you because you're something scarce. They are afraid of losing you. There's risk. There's scarcity mindset. If there's like two tribes, there's a monkey chimpanzee tribe, whatever, right? And there's like crazy oranges everywhere, oranges like just everywhere. But there's like only 10 apples. Oh, now suddenly the apples are like diamonds, bro. The apples are diamonds because there's like only 10 apples. And the monkeys will fight each other for the apples. Because it's scarce. When something is scarce, it's valued. So make your time scarce, bro. Make your time scarce. Respect yourself, bro. If you don't want to sit with these people, then don't. You have my permission. You have your permission. You have the world's permission to walk away. Hope you found value to the brother. Hope you like and subscribe. And peace.